Ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished viewers of non-binary gender, we are Shock and Autism. That is Dylan.
And that's Daniel.
And we just saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and we're going to talk about it, and we have feelings, do we not, Dylan?
Mostly because of James Gunn, yes.
Yeah. James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, The Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, and now Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That is 5 strikes, motherfucker! How dare you keep doing this to me? I have feelings because of James Gunn, and I have to... Dylan, you have to talk... How do you keep getting away with this, good sir?
He also...
You talented bastard!
He also did the holiday special, don't forget about that. Where we learned that that Mantis is in fact Quill's brother.
That was good.
That was good.
That was good. That didn't quite kick my heart in the...
I know, yeah, if there's one thing James Gunn absolutely understands, it's how to wrangle the emotions out of these fucking loser fan bases. They don't deserve it, arguably, but yeah, that's...
Like us.
Yeah, okay.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. But anyhow, besides James Gunn kicked my heart in the dick, yeah, what do you think at the movie, Dylan? And this first half will be spoiler free. We will put a spoiler warning in our usual break spot. So in a spoiler free way, which could be fun.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about the movie?
Okay, so I was telling Daniel about this on the car ride back. I was just so... I have this problem where I get so overhyped with really good movies like this on Twitter and just by the general public opinion before I see it. And I get so hyped in my head that when I actually finally go and see the movie, it's unavoidably disappointing. Is the thing. Like, not to say I was disappointed by it, but I had too high expectations in my head. Unrealistic expectations. So, the same thing happened with The Dark Knight for me. And how I fixed the Dark Knight situation, how I'm hoping to fix this situation, is rewatching it. Rewatching it with more, not tempered, but I guess realistic expectations. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. I have to disagree though, and it's like I got the same hype that you did. I saw a lot of the same stuff. I was moved to tears. This is so great, and I completely got it. Like, if you're looking for just a recommendation or where it ranks on there, my opinion, obviously go see this. Objectively, the best since Endgame, maybe the best since Black Panther. I fucking love this movie. Despite the very profane and very mean things I facetiously said about James Gunn, to be able to move, and how do I say this without spoiling? To be able to move an audience in such a way that he did, by doing and or not doing particular things, and we'll unpack that a little more in the second section, is incredible.
Oh, yeah. There are some filmmakers that are just very technically good. There are some filmmakers that are just that know how to wrangle emotion out of you and storytelling. But there's some elite level of storytelling that James Gunn is doing that really brings them, for lack of a cliche, I mean, because, forgive the cliche, but movie magic. He is a magician. That is my opinion. James Gunn is one of those top-tier magician-level filmmakers that really make you believe in movie magic. That's how I would say it.
Yeah, and in terms of general theming and stuff, very, very animal testing bad.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very supremacy bad.
Yeah.
Elitism bad.
Okay, so I didn't mean that kind of elite filmmaker, but
no, that's not right. We both saw the same thing of people mentioning that this feels a little bit like a slight at the Disney Corporation,
which it should.
A little bit, a lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of it. And one other thing I definitely wanted to mention before we, let our feelings settle and come back to you when we're maybe a little less caffeinated and a little less right off the bat is It was fun to see Nathan Fillion out there in space, wisecracking about space stuff in space again.
What I liked about that is that Nathan Fillion has technically had roles in all of our Guardians movies, just under heavy makeup or CG or something. And
I did not know that.
Yeah. Like, remember in the first Guardians, in the prison breakout, the green, one of the giant aliens that walks up to... I forget who. I want to say Quill, and says, "I'm gonna slather your butt in Gamora jelly" or something. And then Groot does that thing with his nose. Nathan Fillion was that alien.
Ah,
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So he was always around doing space stuff.
Just never on his face, though. So I agree. It was cool to see him. And also, did you notice in that same... this isn't spoiler. This is more casting. But the James Gunn's wife was the receptionist in that...
I thought she had looked I thought that looked like Jennifer Holland.
It was, yeah.
Huzzah! Yeah. That explains why she looked like Jennifer Holland so
much.
Because, Crazy how that works. Anything else you want to give the good people before we get into spoilers?
Before we get into spoilers, just a definite A+ recommend. Really good movie. I can't say much more without getting the spoilers, honestly, but I will say, even with my wonky expectations, it still did move me. Absolutely, it moved me. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we thought at the time.
But what about now that we've thought about it?
And got some fucking sleep. Okay, so now we are back here in the spoiler section.
Oh, yes.
So, watch the movie first and then come back and hear our thoughts of it. So Dylan.
Yes.
No one died.
That was surprising. Yeah, I was fully expecting at least one person to die, honestly.
And there were 2 believable death fake outs.
Yeah.
And they were sad.
Yeah.
And that's not the part that devastated me. Star Lord realizes, hey, and what he ultimately goes, he has to go, and he's been running his whole life and everything, and what he does is he goes back to Earth to go see his grandpa.
Right.
Recognizes him as a grown-up person. As this really beautiful moment. Mantis realizes she's been, doing whatever the Guardians want, doing whatever Ego wanted. She has to figure out what she wants, and all these different things. Rocket becomes the new leader of the Guardians. All this sort of stuff, and people are saying up the good things, but they realize they have to grow and go and do different things, and you're happy for them, and they're gonna go and grow and do awesome things, but you're so sad to say because saying goodbye is hard, and it just as James Gunn is going and doing different things, and probably some of these other actors, just as we don't want to say goodbye to the franchise of this universe and everything, they know it's for the best, but it's hard. When Drax sheds a single tear.
Yeah.
When Mantis says just a simple wave, and she waves high back, and it is the most I wanted to give Dave Bautista a hug.
Yeah, I will say one part of the movie I was not expecting to be as moved by as I was at the end when they're doing the whole dance party scene and everything. And it's this whole time Drax is up until now, as Drax has been dancing is for losers or whatever, and then he just breaks out into dancing. It's you saw it was coming, you knew it was coming, but you wanted it to come. You got this, Drax. You got this.
I've mentioned before that the needle drops in the Super Mario movie.
Yeah, a bit excessive.
Perfect song choice here, which it's good. It's the Guardians soundtrack. It's been pretty solid here, but The Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine is the song that Drax dances to with everyone in the song that's playing at the end. The dog days are over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for basically a group of people who are just variously traumatized people. They came together, they grew together, and it's sad because they're going their separate ways in different respects, but the dog days are over.
Right, no, it's a bittersweet ending, I think is the word that's most commonly used right now.
And James Gunn produced that villain without killing a single character, and that's just
impressive.
Well, I should say, besides like Rocket's adorable animal friends that we saw the trailers, but I was literally thinking there, sitting in my chair. So as we're watching the movie, I'm sitting there like, don't get too attached. Don't get to it, Daniel. You know they're not making it. Don't you get too attached.
Right. Yeah.
You know what happened, Dylan? I got too attached anyway.
Yeah.
So they die. They die real brutally.
Yeah. But I will say I don't even want to call this a criticism. It's just more of a neutral observation. Is that this movie, both in visuals and in tone, was way darker than previous entries. I feel.
Oh, absolutely. Like darker and heavier.
Heavier. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Just like with the emotions and everything, and some of it is like, I mean, it's very, 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 very anti-animal testing.
Yeah, so there's obviously some like body horror stuff going on there.
And like one of the key markers of a sociopath is how they will treat animals.
Really? Okay.
That's one of the signs that like something's a little bit off there. So like, I mean, like we've seen like people like be mean to the Guardians and like physically hurt. We've seen Thanos kill Half-Life on the universe, but we don't like this the supreme the high evolutionary, because he hurts little baby animals because he thinks he's better than them, because he thinks his dreams and aspirations are more important than their suffering. And like PETA could not dream of it. I mean, but partly because PETA fucking sucks and is terrible.
Right.
But even like Peter Singer could not dream of a better against animal testing and treating animals better in there. But that's sort of the thematic side of things. I don't really know what we're saying beyond that, because like if you don't think that there's cool visuals and exciting space action, but Marvel has like the technical side of this down to just a firm like, I don't know, there's a little more your wheelhouse. But was there anything like particularly striking in this regard, or just more the standards, like that looked cool and that part looked cool and that was a cool action scene, that sort of stuff?
I will say I think that hallway fight near the end was one of the best fight scenes we've had in a very long time from Marvel. That one where it's just that almost cut to look like it's all one shot and everything. That was really well done. Hi guys, Dylan here from the editing room floor, trying to get this video done in time for Daniel's ridiculous schedule. But I just wanted to mention real quick at this moment, while I stand by everything I said about the visuals of the movie, I feel like it is a bit of a step down from Volume 2. It's not as desaturated as the normal Marvel fare, but it is still not as vibrant or colorful as Volume 2. Now, here is something Daniel wanted me to read to you guys. I totes did not cry when Groot said, "I love you guys. You can't prove it."
That's right. Now, I better not hear any of you people say that, "Oh, Daniel cried during that," okay? I didn't cry. Didn't cry.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Was that set to Intergalactic? No, Intergalactic. Well, what song was that set to?
Oh, shit.
Okay, well...
No, it was Beastie Boys. You're right, though. It was Beastie Boys.
That might have been Intergalactic then.
No, it was, let's see. Okay, we're gonna take a pause right here. You keep talking if you want, but yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's... Oh, God, stop the fucking ads, I swear. Oh, my God.
One eternity later.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, that's right. There were two Beastie Boys.
No, you're thinking of Intergalactic in the trailer for the Marvels.
That's right. Yeah, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that one.
These things all fucking blend together. But we solved the mystery. Anywho, looked really, really cool.
Oh, yeah.
So if it seems like we're focusing more on like the vibes and the themes or whatever, that is a little bit more in my wheelhouse. But rest assured, like, this is a
very visually impressive film.
Yeah. Because it's James Gunn, because it's Marvel, and because they've narrowed that they've like perfectly got that up to, good.
Yeah.
Almost like unremarkable how competently put together the whole thing is. But no, but believe the hype. Very feelsy, very good.
And again, very dark. Like, I wasn't, just to get a little bit spoilery here, I was thinking as that planet was exploding with all the animals on all the animal people on it, I was thinking, okay, how are they going to save all these animals? Oh, they're not. Okay, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that high evolutionary guy literally blew up an entire civilization near the end there, and it's like, oh, wow, and just got away with it. Well, got away with it.
Yeah, he did die.
He did die, but not... Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, he was able to successfully blow up a whole planet full of people, and it's like, oh, that's not typical for Marvel. You don't typically see that kind of, what do you say, like, genocidal thing?
James Gunn wanted to go out with a bang, and having slept on it, I think I feel even stronger about the James Gunn is talking about the Disney Corporation thing that I've seen. They've seen movie bobs, and I think other people probably made the same sort of observation there of, the bad guy is basically the Disney Corporation, and Rocket Raccoon is James Gunn.
Yeah, which the one part of it that I didn't think about that whole subplot or like sub-theme that I thought I didn't find it bad, I just found it like, oh, maybe that's a little bit egotistical, but maybe I'm reading into it wrong, but when knowing that James Gunn really identifies with Rocket, and then having that one scene where he almost goes to heaven, but then Lila, his dead friend, whispers to him, the story has always been, or no, she says, this has always been your story. And it's like, that almost, I mean, it feels powerful at the same, but there's a weird part of my brain that's like, that's a little bit egotistical of you, James Gunn, but I'm not undeservedly so. Here's
why I don't trip about that. Like, Lila's not talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever. He's talking about his own life.
Okay.
Now, Rocket is not about sort of serving the Guardians of the Galaxy or serving these other people. It is Rocket's story because it is Rocket's life.
Okay.
And then in term parallel, James Gunn is not part of the Marvel machinery. He's not
that's multi-layered. Yeah. I like it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, but having slept on it, and call me a fucking fanboy if you want, and that's fine. I am prepared to give this 5 choo-choo trains out of 5.
I would agree. I would 5.5 if I had the opportunity. I know I don't, but I just want to say that's how much I like it.
All right, so let us know if you disagree, discourse, all that good stuff. Rate 5 stars, follow, or sorry, you can't rate 5 stars here, but you can like.
Yeah.
They can like,
They
Dylan.
can give thumbs up, yeah.
They can do the thumbs up in the comment and tell their friends, and until next time, monetize friendship!